So we got to go ahead and talk about some breaking news regarding Cliffhanger games and the Black Panther game. Apparently, EA decided to pull the plug on the Black Panther game, closing Cliffhanger games in the process. In an email sent to staff from EA Entertainment President Lauren Mealy, Mealy said that these changes, alongside other recent cancellations and layoffs, are being done to sharpen our focus and put our creative energy behind the most significant growth opportunities. In addition to closing Cliffhanger and canceling Black Panther, EA is also laying off some individuals on both its mobile and central teams. When asked for an exact number of individuals impacted, EA declined to comment. IGN understands the total number of affected individuals in this wave is less than roughly 300 roles cut last month across Respawn and EA's fan care teams, but cannot confirm by how much. According to Laura Mealy, she said, quote, "These decisions are hard. They affect people we've worked with, learned from, and shared real moments with. We're doing everything we can to support them, including finding opportunities within EA where we've had success helping people land new roles." And according to Laura Mealy's email, it continues saying that they will be focusing on a small handful of franchises going forward: Battlefield, The Sims, Skate, and Apex Legends. She also reassured that EA will continue to invest in its Iron Man game and Motive and the third Star Wars Jedi game, as well as maintain its mobile business despite today's cuts, while BioWare works on the next Mass Effect. Additionally, last year, Andrew Wilson announced the company would be moving away from development of future licensed IP that we do not believe will be successful in our changing industry. Now, at one point, EA and Marvel's agreement for a Black Panther game was supposed to be a part of a 3-game deal, which included Iron Man, a third unannounced title. Little has been shown of the Black Panther so far since its announcement back in 2023. We know from a job listing it was supposed to be some type of single-player action-adventure open-world game. Black Panther was being developed by the newly formed, now closed, Cliffhanger Games, which was formed back in 2023 as of a few years ago, with some former developers of Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor, headed up by Kevin Stevens. I do think this is kind of crazy, a game that is being canceled by somebody that was going to be its first incubation project, a Marvel licensed game, a Black Panther game, open world game at that, being canceled. Now, I don't know what went on behind the scenes. I would imagine that in the coming weeks, months, maybe even, a few years, we'll start seeing some leaked artwork of what the game could have been, how the gameplay could have been, etc., this, that, and the third. But hopefully the people who got laid off, they can go somewhere where they can pitch a Black Panther game, and maybe just maybe it could, find some sense of success. Now, if the former Middle-earth developer really can't find nothing to do with EA, he can always go to Sony or somewhere else, maybe Xbox, to kind of pitch a Black Panther game and see where that goes. And if they do, it makes you wonder if Xbox was to come out with a Black Panther game. I mean, I know they're supposed to be coming out with a Blade game that's still supposed to be in the works. But we know that PlayStation, they typically been putting out a lot of Marvel related stuff. Well, mainly Spider-Man. Outside of that, they haven't done much with anything else, but I'm pretty sure people would want to see other studios have a crack at the Marvel IP and not it just be Insomniac get to have all the fun, in a sense. I'm pretty sure if you would put anybody else, like a Sony Santa Monica or even a Naughty Dog, or hell, even Bluepoint, I would like to see them make a crack at a Marvel IP. Now, this isn't to say that they're all gonna jump to PlayStation or Xbox, but those are just a few ideas. What could a Black Panther game look like, even being pitched by some of these former devs that got laid off by EA at a PlayStation or at an Xbox? But of course, there's other people you could throw in there, but I just, picked those two off the top of my head. Now, with that being said, y'all let me know what you think about this breaking news. Till next time, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.